Hey guys, just wanted to share some ideas for your Christmas party or whatever get together you're having. These are some options from the Dollar Tree, these gorgeous bowls. Look at all of the scoops that blend in, some platters for our chips and also crackers. And we also have some gluten-free options for our gluten-free family members and guests. I try to keep the sugar down, but as you can see, there's a few cookies on the bottom from Aldi's, and then my kids, when they were out, they bought more because they wanted to dig into them, and I had said the Aldi's ones were for the guests, but looks like they're saving some of theirs for the guests also. But check out these great bowls. They're pretty, disposable. This is the only non-disposable, this little glass bowl, all $1.25. These are how we will mark some of the cheeses when we set them out. These are from Hobby Lobby and the wedding area. So we'll be labeling so that people know the gluten-free options. These stands here are from Amazon, and the awesome part about them is you can configure them either in stacks with 3, 4, or you can do L shapes, because one set that I purchased is a little shorter than the other, so that you can do this. You can do them in an L shape or do what I've done where you create more space for yourself. And this also is off of Amazon, and the center has a turntable. You can put a larger plate there for your deli items. We're going to also put out some grapes and some little oranges so that we have some fruit options, because my theme for this year was not a big Christmas dinner, but lots of party foods. And the only hot food will be some barbecue. I make homemade barbecue sauce to go with these little weenies. And then I will do some rolls ahead of time where people can put the deli meats on. But the idea is no oven going so that we can have plenty of space in the kitchen. My kitchen's not super huge. So that way we'll cut down on that. And then we also took a couch out and brought up a table from the basement that we used to use. I'm gonna put a cloth on it, and we've created more space in here. I know it's a mess. I'm still doing Christmas projects, going to be putting my homemade fresh tea from some of the herbs and things into those gorgeous jars, which by the way are also from Dollar Tree. Went in the other day and those were cleared out. Someone saw the possibilities with those that I did. So those were cleared out. But anyhow, I'll get back on to show you guys some other great options that won't work for this year because we're at Christmas Eve, but may work for someone another year. Oh, also our silverware. I'm making this so easy. We're even going to use plastic cutlery. So you can get for under $1 at Hob, and then Hobby Lobby had these little tins that I'm putting it in so it blends with all the Christmas. And of course, right up till Christmas, they had these, you know, from 50 to 60% off for their throwaway plates, and that will cut down on your dishware. Also, I'm going to reorganize this, and we'll have lights going in here. I don't know if I was thinking I need to replace these today so that it's not, I want to do all I can so there's no last minute stuff. Yeah, my batteries need to be replaced. But we do have lighting. We even have some plug-in options, but those bulbs get a little hot. But as you can see, got these. You can also pick up sets of these separate at Dollar Tree. Like I have some blue extra ones to put out so that people can do, you know, some of the trail mix and nuts that I'll have out in some of those fancy fun bowls. But I also got the hot and cold from Hobby Lobby. As you can see, these are a little more, but $3.49, which is not bad though. They even get a lid if they need to take some coffee or hot chocolate on the go. Also picked up, these were all 66 to 75% off. Some little boxes if people want to take treats with them so that you're not having to fish for, you know, all your containers. Of course, you'll have to use a container probably for your hot stuff, or hey, use one of these for, you know, the hot things like the weenies to take on the go. But these were also the Merry Christmas ones so that we can use them here with the punch I'm making, or like I said, have these cups for some of the snacks. So hopefully that gives some ideas. We'll also be putting these from Aldi's out, different kinds of like stuffed olives, some stuffed peppers. And then for those who don't like to try, you know, stuffed things, I've got the wonderful black olives, which are good for you. Oh, and these scoops. You guys saw the bigger scoops, but these are some smaller ones that might need to go in some of the smaller spaces here. Those you can get at Hobby Lobby. I believe, trying to see the price, 99 cents. So there are things you can get cheaper than the Dollar Tree, but that's why I like to use both. Both places are great options. Okay, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. I talk fast because I know you're busy and I'm busy too. So, oh, these two guys, nice shallow dishes. I'm figuring that goes for fruit or crackers. And they also have division plates, you know, the round ones where you have like different sections. I've got a glass one of those, so I didn't buy one, but if you want all throwaway, they've got those. And they, oh, here, I did get one. I'm wrong. I did. I kept thinking I should pick one up. I did. And we'll probably use my glass one also, just to have enough space since we've got gluten-free and dairy-free options. But like this, see? Then you can put, you know, crackers. I'm doing a cheese spread with some cream cheese that's already got the onion in it. And of course, I've got fresh onion. I have more growing in my grow bags, which I'll probably take to another room to provide seating in my house. And my plant area over here has some of the herbs. Probably can't see it very well. I've had to move my plants, by the way, out of the way. You guys thought you were going, and here I'm on to a new thing. I had to rearrange. You know, I do some of my organizing for the business along with the plants right in there. And by the way, these that I use for my jewelry that I've shown before, you get those at the Dollar Tree. You get a whole bunch of them. They're like for hors d'oeuvres or what have you, little single trays like this. I've got a bunch of those over there too. I got to get my fountain going. And there's my greenhouse, Christmas greenhouse. My only beef with it is it's not on a timer. So I do have to open my greenhouse each time and take it out, but that's okay. Then I can check the water level of my parsley, which it's not looking too bad. We haven't had a lot of sun lately. We've had a lot of cloudy days, but the weather's warmer than normal. Anyhow, I'll share some more of this stuff with you guys for another time. But as you can see, I had to like push back my corner space, which was another reason why I wanted another table up here that I'm going to put a cloth on. It's old. Got these at Goodwill, by the way, these yellows for under $20 for the set. That's phenomenal. Anyhow, they did take a little bit of tightening and fixing, and we're missing a dowel rod, so we're going to take care of that after Christmas. But that way I don't have to, this table gets gigantic, but we want to keep the flow well. So what I did was I said, I don't want to have to open that table up. Plus, it allows me not to cram my plants even more than I've already crammed them into the space. All right, I know someone would say, well, maybe you should not have so many plants, but that's a terrible thought, isn't it? So real quick, I'm thinking this is going to work well for me. It might work well for you. Those little dishes, see, wavy plates, clearly for, you know, hors d'oeuvres or whatever you're doing. Mine's probably not as fancy to be called hors d'oeuvres, but I will have a little spread here with that. It's like, it comes in a container and you can get it like even off brand. Like I get the Great Value brand when they don't have it at Aldi, but it's like a chives and onion cream cheese. I got a few containers of that. I'm making up some bacon fresh today so that it's already made for tomorrow, and putting that, you know, in the center here or on a tray. And then these are also modular, just like all of these are modular. All of these silver ones, so that you can do different configurations. So I'm thinking I'll put, you know, a few of the different crackers. I've got more crackers than this, obviously. I've got the club, I've got pita crackers. Oh, here we go. Woven pita. And the great thing about all this stuff is after Christmas, like the day after when you don't want to cook, voila, you've probably got leftovers. Definitely going to have some salsa, fresh salsa that I make, and some tortilla chips. But these little things, you can break them up. You can put them on, I'm going to lose my tray, on any of the trays, any of your configurations you want. And then, you know, just stack them the way you wish. That's what I like. I like the different possibilities so you can move things the way you like. As a matter of fact, talking about moving things, this will come apart. And what I'll probably do is do this in twos, and so that it's not so high here for the food. And that way I can stand one of these up. Like say I take this one and stand it up so it's just one level, and then slide this under it, or this under it. Yeah, probably this under it, right? Because we'll have the will have the 4s and the circle won't fit under the square, but this will fit, the rectangle will. Then we can start talking about the golden ratio, but that's for another time. Okay, I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to finish working on the rest of my Christmas gifts and stockings. You guys take care. Thanks for tuning in, and have a super Merry Christmas.